This is a great start to the meeting because we're going to start out tonight with a presentation, a proclamation to the Webster Health and Education Network, WHEN, and we're going to start out with County Legislator George Hebert. If you would take the podium, please, sir.
Thank you. Come on up and join me there, Mr. Superintendent and Mr. President. It is my pleasure tonight, on behalf of the Monroe County Legislature, to present a certificate of recognition, which, when I put my glasses on, reads as follows. Whereas Monroe County relies upon partners across the community to improve the quality of life for all citizens, Webster Health and Education Network and its president, Janine Sanger, are a prime example of community organizations working to strengthen our county. A drug-free community coalition, Webster Health and Education Network has fought to promote healthy, substance-free behaviors in the Webster community. And whereas drug use prevention and drug-free education are important to maintaining a healthy, vibrant citizenry, Webster Health and Education Network seeks to reduce early drug and alcohol exposure, promote community awareness regarding risk, and decreasing rates of such high-risk behaviors. The organization has only improved on their mission since their founding in 1995 and continues to improve and grow. And whereas Webster Health and Education Network is a strong coalition, including the Webster Police, the Webster Central School District, local church groups, local youth sports bureaus, local businesses, local politicians, and more. This collaborative approach has yielded great results and has been extremely successful despite limited funding. And whereas the strong initiative and success of Webster Health and Education has received recognition from the White House, the organization has recently been named the recipient of a 5-year grant from the Drug-Free Community Support Program from the White House Office of National Drug Control Policy. The grant is intended to allow Webster Health and Education Network to execute its proposed ideas laid forth in the grant application. Monroe County is stronger because of this group's ideas and leadership on the issue, and Monroe County looks forward to working together as the Webster Health and Education Network implements these initiatives and continues to grow its community presence. Now therefore I, George J. Hebert, Legislator District 15, on behalf of Monroe County, do hereby recognize and congratulate the Webster Health and Education Network for their achievements and successes in reducing drug use throughout our community. Congratulations. Thank you. I don't know if you two want to go.
I got to get better at making sure we have someone taking pictures of that. We also have the Town of Webster proclamation. Patty Cataldi is going to read the bulk of this proclamation because I think it's important that everybody knows that Legislator Hebert and Deputy Supervisor Cataldi are on the committee for WHEN. Is that not correct, Janine? So I want everybody to be appreciative of the time that they have put on this. I think they were probably very instrumental in helping get the grant that Legislator Hebert said. So, Patty, without any further ado.
Before I do that, I want to give a great deal of credit to the acquiring of this grant to the committee itself, who did just a yeoman's task in filling out the application and wanting to tell their wonderful story, which would have probably taken up about 75 pages, and realized that they were limited to, I wasn't 7, perhaps 10 pages. And they all really dug in without a lot of hope of actually getting the grant. It was a little bit of a reach for this organization, and when the news came through that they had been recognized and would be receiving the funding, I'm surprised that you didn't all hear the hoo-ha from everyone. And this is really going to allow them to carry forward with their mission. So this proclamation is presented to the Webster Health and Education Network, a drug-free community coalition. Whereas Webster Health and Education Network was founded in 1995 and continues to be a valuable resource in our community. Under the leadership of Janine Sanger, WEN is a strong coalition of the Webster School District, the Town of Webster, Webster Police Department, the County of Monroe, church and youth sports groups, as well as local businesses and community leaders. And whereas the Webster Health and Education Network's mission is to promote healthy, substance-free lifestyles by reducing early exposure to drugs and alcohol, to promote community awareness regarding risk, and to decrease rates of high-risk behaviors in Webster. And whereas in 2016, WEN established itself as a drug-free community coalition and joined Community Anti-Drug Coalitions of America. The robust and strong initiative has been recently recognized by the White House Office of National Drug Control Policy by awarding the WEN DFCC a 5-year grant to continue and strengthen their mission. And whereas the quality of life is greatly enhanced by its many partnerships and collaborations with community groups, the Town of Webster is grateful for the work that the Webster Health and Education Network, a drug-free community coalition, has done and will continue to do in the future to ensure that the Town of Webster will always be the town where life is worth living.
Now, therefore, I, Thomas J. Flaherty, Supervisor of the Town of Webster, would like to recognize Webster Health and Education Network, a drug-free community coalition, for their outstanding accomplishments. Janine, congratulations.
Do you want to say a few words about WEN?
First, I want to say I'm honored and humbled to receive this recognition on behalf of WEN. This group is comprised of amazing individuals, and as you heard, representatives from many, many sectors of our Webster community. We've been in existence for quite a long time, but the power of the combination of these folks has taken us to a new level, and I am looking forward to the wonderful work that we will do, and I hope that you will consider joining us. Thank you so much for these honors.
Thank you.